What's up guys, Goonerlista here, bringing you something a little different, and this is a series that I'm calling Ask Goonerlista. So how it will work is that there'll be some random gameplay. You don't really need to watch it, but it'll be there for those of you who want something to look at. And basically it's just about the audio, so feel free just to minimize this video and just listen to what the subject of the day is. So at the moment I've tweeted out earlier asking for people to send me questions with regards to advice, whether it's FIFA related or not, and I've got a few responses. So I'm going to read to you the first question, and that's going to be the subject for the video, and then I'll give some advice based on my opinion. Of course, being one of the older guys who make YouTube videos, I've got a vast amount of life experience, but I don't claim to be an expert on every subject. So what I'll do is that if I'm not an expert on a particular subject, then I'll draft in someone, maybe another YouTuber or someone who's got some experience in that field, just to give a second opinion as well as giving mine. So let's go into the first question. So the first question that we'll do for this series is as follows. So the email goes, "Hi Goonerlista, I've recently moved in with my girlfriend and things were great initially. However, things have started to go downhill recently. When we lived apart, I played Ultimate Team and watched football all day long. Then when I went to see her, obviously I didn't, as I was looking to score myself. She really hates football and things have recently come to a head, and she has given me this ultimatum: give up Ultimate Team and watching football or we will break up. What do you advise I do?" Damn, that sounds like you've got a feisty ones on your hands there, mate. Already giving you an ultimatum after a few months. You've got to think how many football widows have been created due to this, and how many arguments are happening up and down the country, in households regarding this kind of thing. It's not an easy subject, but it's one that you're probably going to have to make the decision on. What you've got to prioritize is what's more important to you. Is it your football, or is it your Ultimate Team? Or is it this girl that you've moved in with? What do you see in terms of longer term? Where do you see it going? Of course, things should really be about a compromise. So basically, you both should be spending time with each other. You should really be spending time with her, watching her things, whatever she watches, whether it's soaps or whatever, or those boring things that you probably hate. And as well, then she should probably give you the time to play your games.
Goonerlista, no. Personally, I think you should find out the reason why she really hates football. Is it because she doesn't understand it? That's the reason why most women don't like football. They don't understand why 22 men kick around the football on the pitch. So you should.
Where did you come from here? I'm just trying to make my own video. There's no need for you to get involved.
I overheard you talking, so I was listening to what you were doing. And I don't think that's I can understand where you're coming from, but the main point here is, why does she hate football? I suspect she probably doesn't understand football.
She might just hate it for the sake of it. The question is not the fact that she hates football. It's the question is that what does he need to do? Does he needs to decide whether football is more important to him or she's more important. If she's more important, then they need to discuss it and come to a resolution.
I say you should find out why she hates football and try to make her understand a few things about football. Even take her to a game if you can, and make it more interesting for her so that she really enjoys it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that you have a point there. But I mean, the thing is that I know what Ultimate Team's about. Ultimate Team is it's so addictive, and they've put that aspect in the game where literally you're always looking to get the next card, get the next player, get the next inform. So it's addictive. So he's really not going to be able to stop doing that. And also, if he's got used to watching football all day long, and that's what he's done in his spare time, then maybe she just didn't understand what kind of person he was to start with.
I get what you're saying. Relationships are about learning about the other person and compromising, so she's probably finding out stuff about him. But what I don't get is about this Ultimate Team, and why do you spend so much time opening cards rather than playing the game itself? Is that not what FIFA is about? Playing football?
No, what you've got to understand is that they've decided to take the addictive aspect out of the role-playing games or the multiplayer online games that are so addictive and place it into FIFA. That's why there's such a following about it. That's why I make videos about it. And literally, you can make £1 million profit on a player. I did that on Inform Messi when he broke the record. I've sold him, and I sold him for $1 million more than I bought him for. I made 1 million coins. Do you know how many games that takes to make 1 million coins on one player? 2,000 games. Now that's just a lifetime. That's how crazy it is. But anyway, what's this guy going to do? What should he do? What do you think? I think he should basically, he's got to decide. If he's a football nut, and he'll know inside. If he is, then he says see you later, and he finds someone who's willing to tolerate him. But, if the girl's more important, then he probably needs to spend less time on his football.
I still say teach her about football. She might understand it and she might start loving it.
So I hope we've managed to help there, like give you a bit of advice, give you a bit of direction with what you want to do. For those of you still watching the visuals, you see that I managed to absolutely batter someone 10-0. It's very rare that that happens. You get 800 coins there as well, and literally just destroyed him, restricted him to like one shot off target, and managed to, have multiple shots, like scored like 10 goals with no response, and uploaded a video for you guys to see that it does happen. So that's it, guys. What do you think of this video? Do you want to see more? If you do, obviously drop a comment below, like and subscribe.
Teacher or teacher? As an ex-football widow, I say teacher. What you think, guys? Let him know in the comments below, as you can never have too much advice, I guess. See ya! Enjoy flipping your damn cards.
Opportunity of like winning him just went up right up in flames. So that's it, guys. Should I start a series of my own? Would you be interested in watching it? Let